Sairam, hello everyone and welcome back to our history class. Yes, we are going to start with our revision and today we are going to do with our history lesson, chapter 3, Nazism and the rise of Hitler. We are going to begin with the revision. If you are thorough with the textbook, if you read the textbook many times, I'm sure you won't find it difficult to attempt this question. So let's begin. Are you all ready? Yes, look at your monitor. Okay, first question for you. Where is the Wall Street Exchange? And your options are America, Britain, Germany. Yeah, have you all guessed it? Okay, fine. I'll be telling you all the answers in this video. And the answer is America. Let us move on to our next one. The time span of the First World War was, three options are given to you: 1911 to 1914, 1914 to 1918, 1918 to 1921. We all know World War I lasted for 4 years. But in which year did it begin? World War I took place in which year? Yes, 1914. And it lasted for 4 years, that is 1918. So option B is the right option. From 1914 to 1918. Yes. Let's move on to our next one. Yeah, easy questions, right? First two were very easy. All are easy. Okay, the Nazi Party had become the largest party by the year. In which year? Options are given: 1920, 1925, 1932. Yes. Okay, and here is your answer. It is 1932. Let's move on to the next one. Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany. Okay, Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany in the year. Again, options are given to you: 1931, 1933, or 1934. And here is the answer. Option B, 1933. Okay, shall we move further? Okay, this one, if you have read your textbook, surely you'll be able to answer. Or if you've seen the videos of this lesson, you should be able to answer this one. Okay, let's read the question. Who could enter Yugong folk? Can you tell me? And the options are 10-year-old boys, or 12-year-old boys, or 14-year-old boys. Who could enter Yugong folk? Come on. And the answer is 10-year-old boy. Children, first, do you know what is this Yugong folk? Do you know what it is? Jugendfu is, it was a separate section for boys aged 10 years, 10 to 14 years of the Hitler's youth organization in Nazi Germany. Remember this. So let's move on to the next question now. Okay, this one is very easy. A bronze cross was given to the German woman who produced 2 children, 4 children, or 6 children. We all know Hitler encouraged women to produce more and more pure Germans. Okay? Children of German race, pure German race. And to do this, okay, he started giving awards to the people according to the number of children women produce. So what do you think? Bronze cross was given to whom? And the answer is women producing 4 children. Option B. So let's move on now to the next question. Yeah, this one is a bit confusing. What was the response of the Germans to the new Weimar Republic? What was the response of the Germans to the new Weimar Republic? And here are your options. The Republic, carried out, first option is Weimar Republic was held responsible for the Germans' defeat, that is in the First World War, and the disgrace of Versailles. Option B is the Republic, that is the Weimar Republic, carried the burden of war guilt. That is, they said they were responsible for the war and national humiliation. Germans were held responsible for the war. And the third option is all the above, means both options are right. What do you think? Option C is the right answer. Yes, the Germans blamed Weimar Republic. So that's the reason Weimar Republic became unpopular among the Germans. Because people thought whatever problems, whatever humiliations today the Germans were facing, or the situation that prevailed in Germany, it was just because of this Weimar Republic government. Okay, because they accepted the Treaty of Versailles. So they were very much unhappy with this Weimar Republic. Okay, here is your next question. Attack on Soviet Union in 1941 was a historic blunder by Hitler. Is it a true statement or false? Yes, here is your answer. It is a true statement, and that is the reason World War First broke out. Okay, one of the reasons. Now let us move on to the next question. Again, you are going to state whether this statement is true or false. Helmut's father killed himself in the spring of 1945 because, Helmut, with this, in the beginning of this lesson, we have studied about Helmut. Okay, we saw the situation that prevailed in Germany after Second World War, the fear among the people of Germans. Helmut's father, he killed himself in the spring of 1945 because he was defeated by the he was depressed by the Germans' defeat in the Second World War. In depression, did he commit suicide? Is it this a true statement? Absolutely, it is a false statement. Helmut's father was not in depression. Yes, this is a false statement. And what is the real reason? Why did he commit suicide? He committed suicide because he feared revenge. Revenge by the Allied power on the Germans. He feared what the Nazi Germans did with undesirables, with the Jews, with the gypsies, with the handicapped. Same thing will be done with the Germans. So that fear was there. And so he committed suicide. And our next question is, which of the following bodies was set up to try and prosecute the Nazi war criminals at the end of the Second World War? And your options are, option A, it is Allied Military Tribunal. Option B is British Military Tribunal. Option C is International Military Tribunal. And that is the answer. Yes, option C is the right answer. International Military Tribunal was set up by the Allied power to punish the war criminals. And now let's move on to our next one. Next question. Here it is. Messenger from God was the slogan. This was the slogan. Messenger from God was the slogan coined by Hitler when he followed his aggressive foreign policy. Is it a true statement? False statement? It is a false statement. Then what was the slogan? Do you all remember? Do you know it? What was the slogan? I'll tell you. One people, one empire, and one leader. This was the slogan coined by Hitler. Okay? So this is a false statement. Now, let's move further with our next question. And the question is, which incident persuaded the USA to join war? We all know initially Second World War was not joined by USA. It kept away itself from the war. What provoked him? What forced US to join this war? Here are your options. Japan's attack on the US base at the Pearl Harbor. Option B, Hitler's attack on Eastern Europe. Option C, Hitler's policy of genocide of the Jews. And the right answer is option A, Japan's attack on the US base at Pearl Harbor. Next question. Hitler pulled his country out of the League of Nations. In which year? Was it in the year 1933 or 1940 or 1943? In which year Hitler pull his country out of the League of Nations? And our answer is option A, 1933. Okay. See, to know these events and dates, you got to read your textbook, underline the main points, underline the main events, dates. Okay, you read it, you jot it down, memorize this. Okay, now let's move on to our last question for the day. Yeah, here it is on your monitor. Act of 1933. Act of 1933 established dictatorship in Germany. Is it a true statement? Is it a false statement? Was it what it is? Absolutely right. It is a false statement. Then what is the right answer? Yes, the right answer is the Enabling Act established dictatorship in Germany. So children, we have done few objective type questions which can be asked in different forms in your exams for 1 marks. To attempt such questions or even to answer the brief questions, you got to be thorough with your lesson. Read it, understand it, underline the important points, important event, dates, jot it down. And you'll be able to attempt any type of questions. That's all for now. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.